Alrighty, Reddit insanity, where people post the dumbest things they can possibly think of onto Reddit. I'm Michael.
Come no way.
Let's start. Alrighty, so first one is by Aloy, is my co-pilot.
Okay.
So this happened a few hours ago, and honestly, I feel so bad that I don't know what to do. I have a student named Ron that has been working close with me for the past few months.
Last name Weasley.
God help.
My name is Snape.
Ron is shy and reserved, but for some reason his
You're gonna ask him out on a date? What the fuck does that matter?
but for some reason he took a liking to me. I've gotten to know him well, whereas most people in my department barely know him. And he's honestly a bright student. Ron sheepishly told me that he was applying for grad school and asked me if I could write him a letter of recommendation. I said yes, but of course I waited until the night before the recommendation letters were due to begin writing them.
Procrastinator. I know it well.
I do too. I have templates that I use for recommendation letters. They all say university in the place of the school. And I have naming conventions that I use so that I don't get the schools mixed up. It's usually something like students' initials, school initials, year, month, final copy.
Okay.
Ron is applying to some schools that are hard to get into, so I made sure to look over the documents in detail before I sent them.
DeVry University.
So how do I F up? In my haste, I didn't realize that one of the recommendation letters was actually just a template. I still have university in the place of the school's name. The year was wrong on the template, and his full name was missing. It straight up looked like the recommendation letter was submitted by some off-brand ChatGPT.
Jesus.
I frantically tried to correct my mistake, but it was too late. They wouldn't let me resubmit. Luckily, the rest of the recommendation letters that I sent to the other schools were without errors. But I can't stop thinking about how I just messed up Ron's future.
It ruined his life.
He definitely won't be getting into that school. Now I'm wondering if I should tell him what I did or just remain silent.
I would just let it go.
It's like, well, fuck.
The less he knows, the better.
And I'm a bitch.
I mean, if that was his school, right, that he really wanted to go to,
Yeah.
I would not say a word to him.
Next one is by Agreeable Banana 391. I can read right. This person puts, I work in the trades in an outdoor environment. We're between big pushes to get work accomplished, so we're running skeleton crews and accomplishing very basic, easy tasks. We were told, make this work last until the next big push.
Okay.
My crew got combined with another crew last Monday. We were literally walking around out in the field doing nothing. The air temperature outside was 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fuck.
I commented that we should walk in areas that we had to walk as fast as possible so we could go hunker down in the break area, which was heated. My coworkers got comfortable and were playing poker. Meanwhile, I was sitting in the corner on my phone because I didn't want to gamble. Our boss drove into the field, walked into the break room, and found us hanging out, and it fired everyone except for me.
Damn.
Because I wasn't playing with the rest of the crew.
They must have loved that. Walking right past him out of the break room.
I'm the lowest ranking person on the crew, and there was a foreman present with us, but I can't help but think that if I hadn't convinced them to change the way we were doing things, that they'd all still have jobs.
Wait, so he was the one that said, like...
He recommended. They go through and walk real fast, and then go back to the break room.
Damn.
So he probably got everybody fired.
Jesus. What difference does it make if they walk fast or slow?
I couldn't tell you.
Weird.
If they all took turns going out there, there'd at least be somebody out there
Right.
when the boss pulls up.
Exactly.
But no, they all had to go back to the same room.
Well, I guess that's where they fucked up. There should have been someone out there working.
Should have had a scout.
Yeah. Boss coming.
Next one is by I'm not even gonna try to attempt that name. Not at all. It's you data. It's like, what the? Can you read that shit?
Probably not.
It's like I went down.
Is it Datu Ku?
I don't know.
Close enough.
I told you. That's what I'm saying. It's like, huh? Today I fucked up. Whenever I decided that I was too lazy to change clothes before going to get super glue. I wore my pajamas, which consist of an oversized MCR t-shirt that has a few rips and holes thanks to my dog, as long as it's long enough that it covers my pajama shorts, and also a pair of flip-flops which keep breaking, so that's why I'm buying the super glue. My natural hair is very long and very curly, and because I've been swimming in the pool the day before, was an absolute bird's nest. After I had bought the super glue, I was sitting outside the store on the ground using them to fix my my flip-flops.
You don't shower after the pool?
Apparently not.
Fucking chlorine.
I'm pretty shy, but tend to talk a lot to myself and self-narrate, which gets stares. But today, a woman approached me and handed me $10.
Here you go, sweetie.
I was shocked and confused, but I didn't know what to do but say thank you, and she just kept walking. After letting my flip-flops dry, and I walked back to the car, to which the same woman approached me and demanded her money back, which, of course, I did. She then scolded me for pretending to be homeless, which prompted me to explain I wasn't pretending.
I am homeless.
These are just my pajamas, and I just look like this, and I genuinely don't understand why she gave me money in the first place. She got very flustered and said that she would report me to the police.
For what?
So I profusely apologized.
Pandering, I guess?
Apparently. Apologized for the misunderstanding and just booked it. I've already started working on fixing the t-shirt and decided to never go wear pajamas outside again. Yeah, I mean, stop being a Walmart person.
Hey man, you gotta get the stuff you gotta get. Your pajamas.
Go get dressed. Not that hard.
That is dressed.
From Walmart, yes.
You could go in there with like the sandals and socks and butt ass naked. They still let you
Used to be that way at McDonald's until they became all fancy and became a cafe.
in. No shoot, no shirt, no service. Well, that's half your clientele with no shoes, no shirt.
Pretty much. Next one is by Mysterious Emu 9092.
It's an emu.
This person puts, I'm getting over sickness and dental issues that halted my husband and my sex life.
My dick is itchy.
Just thinking about her?
No, just generally.
I wanted to surprise him whenever I get off work with some extra. Sorry, let me reread that. And my sex life, and I wanted to surprise him when he gets off work with some extra enticing. As a parent, student, and the breadwinner, it's hard for me to do sexy things for my husband outside of general hygiene.
Parent, student, and the breadwinner? What is she doing? Or what is he doing, I mean?
Probably working. Well, apparently he works too, because whenever he gets off work.
Oh.
So she's just classifying.
Parent, student, and a breadwinner.
Mm,
I'm confused.
or is she just lying?
Doesn't breadwinner just mean that you're the one making all the money?
Making more money, yeah.
Oh.
Who knows? I decided I wanted to trim my pubes and get my smooth skin on. My husband didn't like bald, but trimmed is nice. I reached for my trimmer, but the batteries died. So I grabbed grabbed his more fancy trimmer. To be clear, he's offered for me to use it before. I shaved on the toilet for ease of cleaning and wasn't worried at all. I checked in the mirror and found a giant bloody mound.
Oh, God. How'd you not feel that?
Apparently she didn't. I was bleeding everywhere and was fairly decent size.
Ouch.
Now I have to explain why I have an open wound because it's clear to see with my newly buzzed bush.
You get those coochie cuts. They must sting a whole different way.
Hey, to be fair, he's just going to think it's that time of the month and he's not going to say nothing.
You never know. Now, why is it bleeding from the top and not the inside?
Most people it's like, I don't want to know.
Probably, yeah.
Just don't even ask questions. Next one is by Initial Idea 6561. This person puts, obligatory. This didn't happen today, but a while ago. All right, I know it sounds really bad, but hear me out. My sister, Gwen, and her husband, Mike, and I was having a bit of a get-together, drinking and having fun. We were well into the drinks, playing cards and shit. My sister decided to go off to bed as she had work in the morning, so we continued partying. It's just us two in the house, and we start opening up about stuff, and he mentions that he has done hard drugs before. I was very shocked, and whenever I told him I've never taken anything other than a little weed, he is completely shocked that it's a no. Shortly after, he offers cocaine to me. We both take some, and the party on.
Party gets even partier.
And he says I can't say anything to Gwen. Obviously, I don't want anyone to know what I've done, so I kept my promise. They got married a year after this. She found out via another friend about his drug use. Turns out he had been doing cocaine more regular than I thought, and on top of it, Mike and Gwen had a mutual understanding that this is where they draw the line in a relationship and to never lie about it. They still have some issues around the matter today.
Damn. Isn't cocaine like 95% addictive? Yeesh.
Hey, you want some?
No problem.
Next one is by Dumpster Dave.
Dumpster Dave. Now that's an original name.
This person puts, this happened a few months ago, but I'm thinking about it again now. So, as me and my wife were moving out, we were going through our bills we each pay. Somehow, we were both paying for an electricity bill. Come to find out, I have been paying for the downstairs neighbor for the past 8 years. I'm not the kind of guy that will demand his money back, but I will happily take it if she offers. I casually mentioned it to her, and she thought it was funny, but did not offer to reimburse me. She had to have known that she was supposed to be getting an electricity bill every month, but never bothered to call the provider to ask why she wasn't getting one. She was also a poor student for nearly the entire 8 years who lived alone with her young daughter, which makes it even harder to insist that she repays me for 8 years of back payments. Also, looking at her past bills, on average, she used more electricity monthly than us, family of 4, which has a larger apartment.
Damn.
So just randomly paying for somebody else's electricity bill.
How did that even happen?
I don't know. I know that shit wouldn't happen with me.
I wouldn't have her pay me. I would have like the electric bill. Like, hey, why are you charging me double? Reimburse my shit. That or give me like eight years worth of free electricity.
Next one is by Lexi Lovely 117. This person puts, for context, and you know it's got the age. No, I'm gonna
Just say them. It doesn't matter.
a 21-year-old female.
I don't care.
Am a community college transfer student who has just started her first quarter at a 4-year university, and I am living in the dorms. While studying to get my degree during the day, I also am a part of a musical. The theater department is doing.
We're part of an a cappella group.
Yeah, she's part of a musical the theater department is doing this quarter. So, with classes in the morning, the rehearsals from 6 to 10 p.m. every night, I'm not there very often, and when I am, I usually am coming in after quiet hours. So, the other night after rehearsal, one of my friends offered to give me a ride back to my dorm building on the other side of the campus. Of course, I said yes because it's a long and cold walk back. My friend was also hungry, though, and asked if I wanted to go to Taco Bell with them, and I said yes.
Like, I'm like, no thank you. I don't want to shit tonight.
I said yes to that, too. Since I had already had dinner, I didn't want tacos, but I wanted something sweet. So, I got a 12-pack of Cinnabon Delights.
God damn, girl. Get your Cinnabon on.
I didn't want they're little cinnamon roll bites with a white and gushy cream cheese frosting center. This is important for later.
The cream cheese.
So, we sat in the dark of the car in front of my building for a bit while
Wait, so she came out looking like she had cum stains on her chin?
I grabbed my pajamas and toiletries from my room and immediately went to the bathroom to get ready for bed. As I was standing in the mirror combing my hair, I noticed that there was a lot of other girls in the bathroom that were giving me weirdly side-eyed glances, and I didn't understand why. That was until I took a much closer look at my hair. There was little splotches of creamy white liquid in different parts of my hair.
Just blew out all over her hair, huh?
And while I knew that this was the inside of a Cinnabon bite I was eating, the other girls clearly thought I had cum in my hair. And it didn't help that it wasn't around that much. Always came in late and dropped off in someone else's car.
There you go.
I quickly finished getting ready and went back to my dorm, embarrassed, but also laughing at the whole situation. She at least didn't take it too seriously. It's always a good thing. And last one for tonight is by Butthole Cum 69420.
What the fuck?
I don't even know these people.
Make your sexual innuendo more subtle, you know?
No, they just came out and said it all.
But you gotta come in
69420.
6'9". I never tried a 420 though. Or the other weed, I guess.
This person puts, this took place around 2011 whenever I was 22 years old.
22.
I was at my friend Jack's birthday party. Me, Jack, and some other friends were talking about nostalgic shows and cartoons. We talked about SpongeBob, The Simpsons, Rugrats, Pokemon, and many more. One person mentioned VeggieTales, and I chuckled slightly. That person asked me why I was laughing,
That person was dead serious.
and I decided to explain. For some context, I had a traumatic incident while watching VeggieTales cartoon porn. I was masturbating with an orange and the juice got into my vehicle.
Hey, this took a turn that I never saw coming. And I tend to think of all the possibilities.
You didn't see that one coming, did you? It hurt, and it happened whenever I was watching VeggieTales porn. Now that you guys have context, let's get back to what I said. I said something along the lines of, Larry is hot. He looks like a green dick. And Bob the tomato is real red and curvy. I'm surprised they made the character so sexy. I thought this was a funny joke because everybody would laugh at it, but everyone was silent. The silence was deafening.
Get the fuck out of my room.
I asked everybody if I said something wrong. One of them asked if I was mentally ill. Come on, it was just a joke. I don't look at that stuff anymore, I said.
As often, I mean.
The person that responded, anymore? You used to be sexually attracted to VeggieTales porn? Just forget about this. Let's play some COD or Halo.
No, bro, we can't. No.
I think you should leave.
Yeah, exactly what I
said. I ended up leaving and felt like a total buffoon. I powered off my iPhone 4 and didn't turn on my Xbox 360. I went to sleep incredibly early and didn't leave bed for like 14 hours because I felt so guilty. After I finally found the courage to check my messages, I was removed from everything. I was removed from group chats. I was unfriended from my...
Hey, man, come on now.
People deleted my number, and people even sent me messages asking me not to contact them. I lost my entire friend group over a dumb joke.
Wait, what? What kind of friends did he have that didn't, I mean...
VeggieTale born?
No, but like...
I think it was the way he said it.
Even so, like, if I'm being dead...
I don't think they were true friends. But...
Right, like, I would have been like, whatever, you fucking freak.
Right. It's like, yeah, deleted from everything.
Yeah, like, I don't understand. That's kind of like an over, like...
The church group chat ticked him off.
Yeah, like overreaction. Like people nowadays watch some of the nastiest shit humanly possible.
But again, this was back in 2011.
Well, give it like 13 years. And VeggieTale porn is the least offensive porn you can watch.
Exactly. I think it was more of like VeggieTale. What?
And you're like, oh, My Little Pony porn. Like,
I'm sure bronies would be happy with that.
I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. You like fucking horses.
But that is all the craziness we have for Reddit this evening. Anything else to add?
Whole orange, huh? Just get going to, you get home from a hard day at work, right? You want to get some orange juice. Like, where's all the oranges at? Who keeps taking all the oranges?
Apparently he was 22 when he was doing that.
He was? Damn, he's a creative kid. Fucking just slamming and taking away to make the nice circumference size to your penis. Like, oh, you think he eyeballed it or he tried it a couple of times and then he went back to scrape some more out? Well, logistically, I'm trying to wonder.
Who said he scraped anything out?
He just shove his dick into a solid fucking orange.
Could have peeled off a little spot.
And just went to town?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But with that, we will leave you scarred and see you guys on next one.
They do way too much to jack off.
Yes, they do.
You got a hand. That's all you need. Weird.
We'll talk to you guys on the next one.